this week it's the Masters, and our next show is Wednesday, and by that point, it'll be getting close to the first tee, so we want to be able to give the picks out now for the people. Tiger
I can
Woods.
smell the azaleas.
It's November. It's going to look really cool there in November.
Pimento cheese sandwiches and dollar beers on the grounds at Augusta. Yeah, there's going to be no fans there, but I went there for practice rounds a few years back. And
was it as great as they say?
Oh, gosh.
The pimento cheese?
It looks fake in real life. In real life, the grass is so green, it looks fake. In real life.
Let's start with this. Props,
Pimento cheese
options,
is fantastic.
up and down the board. There are so many different things we can do here. Give me somebody you like to win this thing.
Okay, I got to tell you a quick story. Last year, 5 years ago, pardon me, in 2015-16, I bet my old co-host, Dave Ross, $250. I said, here, you put this in your account. If Tiger Woods ever wins another major again, you pay me back fourfold.
You gave him the cash?
I gave him the cash in 2015. In 2019, he paid me the grand back because Tiger Woods won that green jacket. God bless you, Tiger. I won't be betting on you this week, Tiger. Your game's not in good form. Bryson DeChambeau, who just came off winning the U.S. Open, took Winged Foot to its knees with his distance, dominated the field. Look, Augusta is an easier course. It's a shorter course relative to par. It's less punitive with the rough. It has less trees, and there's no patrons. Bryson DeChambeau is going to, as long as he doesn't absolutely throw up all over himself on and around the greens, even though he's the betting favorite and it's not fun at 8-1, he is going to win this Masters and go back-to-back in majors unless, again, he just absolutely poops all over himself on the greens.
A lot of
and that's not allowed on the grounds at Augusta.
No, sir, it is not.
You can't do that.
You take your poop and you put it somewhere where it's
exactly
to be put, not on the grounds at Augusta. Bryson DeChambeau at 8-1. All right, interesting. When I play winners or bets to win, I like to go mid-range or long shot just because I look at it like a lottery ticket.
I get that.
Patrick Reed at 30-1. Won this event 2 years ago. His form as of late has been decent. He was 13th at the U.S. Open. He was tied for 8th at the Tour Championship. Tied for 14th at the Zozo Championship? Zozo. Z-O-Z-O, whatever it may be. I'll spell it for you.
Zozo.
He's in decent form. And at 30-1, that's the type of guy I want to take a shot on. So Patrick Reed will be the selection. Now, outside of to-win picks, a lot of great options here. You don't even have to wait 4 full days in order to get yourself to a point where you cash. You can bet on guys to make the cut, to miss the cut. You can bet single-round matchups, 4-round matchups, you name it. So if you're thinking props, give me one.
All right, so usually when you are looking at the Masters, you want to bet on people who have history here. And Jordan Spieth is a golfer who has gained more strokes on the field during his time playing the Masters than anyone else in that time span.
Horse for the course.
However, we know Jordan Spieth right now, his game is just a little erratic, so I'm not comfortable putting money on him. I have a 3-way bet. Cam Smith at plus 210 versus Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler. Again, Spieth great at this course, but right now his game is way too erratic. Ricky Fowler, has he ever done anything besides show up with a porn stash at a major? He's never won one.
He's the king of fits.
He's got the great fits. He's got the good-looking Puma fits, but he never plays well at majors. So he's a big name. Spieth's a big name. Cameron Smith's a name that you don't know, but right now he's in better form than both of those guys, and at plus 210 to beat them in a 3-way trio, I'll take that value.
So it's a 3-man match. You need your guy to outperform the other two gentlemen.
Just finish better than Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler.
All right, so I've got 2 for you. I'm going to start with the defending champion from years ago, Bubba Watson. He's won this event twice. I like him to finish in the top 20 at minus 110, which means you risk $110 to win 100. Watson's won here twice. Last 2 years, he's been in good form as well. He was 12th last year. He was 5th 2 years ago. This course fits his eye. Anyone who's ever golfed at the same course 5, 6, 7 times, you know there are certain holes you always play well and certain holes you always play poorly. It's because of your game, and it's how it's set up for that particular hole. Well, for this course, Watson as a lefty has a great eye for it. It's not a coincidence that he plays well here every single year, and there are other events where you never hear from him. Bubba Watson has won it twice, and he's made it very clear he loves the idea of not playing in front of fans. Doesn't like the fans, not a people person,
He's not.
so to speak. Bubba Watson to finish in the top 20 at minus 110. I also like Justin Thomas to finish in the top 10 at plus 120. Thomas has gotten better every single time he's come to Augusta. Listen to this. From 39th to 22nd, the 22nd, to 17th and then the 12th last year. His score has gotten better every single year. At Augusta, you have to be very good on your approach to the green. No one on tour is more creative when it comes to shaping shots on an approach to the green than Justin Thomas. Lots of versatility there. I just need him in the top 10 at plus 120. That's going to be the play. Justin Thomas.
Speaking of Justin Thomas, Justin Thomas right now may be the most consistently great golfer week in and week out that we have in the entire world. And I love what you said about his scores at Augusta getting better each and every time. Why does that matter? Because experience matters at this golf course. You have to know where to place your tee shots, where to attack greens, what pins is when you gain that knowledge. That's why Tiger won last year. He wasn't the most talented. He just knew how to play the course better than everyone else. And now that Justin Thomas, maybe the most talented golfer in the world, is getting the experience to match with it, I love JT, who you correctly point out in the 2020 PGA Tour season was #1 on the tour in strokes gained on approach. That matters so much here at Augusta. You got to give yourself birdie putts. Keep it close to the hole on your approach. He was #1 on tour last year. I like him at 21 to be the round 1 leader.
Speaking of the Masters,
I don't think he's going to win, but I think he's going to be the round 1 leader of the
round
Thursday.
1 leader.
Yeah.
All
20 to 1.
20
20 to 1 for JT.
Let's play some Masters trivia. Here's a situation where instead of pitting you and I against one another, take a look at that. I get the clubs, you get the flag. I should have the flag. You're the one who has the golf membership, playing 5 days a week.
That's true.
Whiteboard trivia.
7:50 tee time tomorrow, buddy.
Our producers have come up with 5 questions. We will be working together to answer them. Question number 1 is
drum roll, please.
who is the last betting favorite to win the Masters? Any thoughts on that one? Tiger would be the first thing that comes to
Tiger
mind,
was not the
although he
betting
wasn't
favorite last year. It was Rory. I'm going to go maybe with Jordan Spieth when he won it a few years back. How does that sound?
The year before, he was leading and then completely crapped out, right? And then it was the next year he came back and got it. I would agree with you on Jordan Spieth. Is it I before E except after T?
Spieth. Tiger in 2005.
Yeah, you have to go all the way back to that.
Wow.
Okay, 0 for 1. No surprise there. Question number 2. See if we can figure this one out. The longest odds to win by a champion was 101 in 2011. Who was that? Danny Willett.
Danny Willett. I like Danny Willett. Who?
Is it Willett or Willett?
Willett. Danny Willett. Danny.
I don't feel
Willett.
Willett. All right, fine, whatever, Willett.
Danny.
The English always trying to trick you up.
See, it was Charles Schwartzel. It was Charles Schwartzel.
Schwartzel was 100 to 1 the year he won there. What was Willett when he won?
85 to 1. I don't know. I'm making this up right
now.
No
one even had heard of the guy prior to when he won there. You got to be kidding me. You all knew who
it was the last golf major held in November, because that is unique about Augusta, which apparently it's unseasonably warm there right now, so it's going to play like it's April.
It's Georgia. It should be at least a little warm.
I agree.
I don't know.
Maybe an Open Championship or a PGA.
I don't know. What happened in World War II?
It was Open Championship. So that's the British Open. I'll just guess 1948.
Did you want to guess? Yeah, guess the war.
World War II time, somewhere around.
When was this?
Weimer's like, this is so
it was
1889.
1889. Yeah, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Not the 1989, the 1889.
You had just gotten your driver's
license. It wasn't really the world or Second World War. It was like the
Revolutionary
War? War of Mexico or something like that.
Had
the whole entire globe in a tizzy.
The last player to win his Masters debut
I think I know
was in
this
1979. Who was that? I will agree with anything you say right here. Literally anything. Larry Bird? Mize. Larry Mize.
Oh, is that right? Fuzzy
Zeller.
What did Larry do? Larry has
Fuzzy
some kind of
Zeller.
Man. This is.
We have gotten all of them wrong, have we not?
I used to work with a buddy of mine, Scott Rude, who worked at the Golf Channel for many years, and this guy literally could answer every one of these in a second. He knows every Masters winner. He can just repeat it.
The first ever green jacket was awarded in 1949. Why are all the questions from 1,000 years ago?
Jeez.
1949.
How about this? How about old Tom Morris?
We're going with old Tom Morris, knowing full well it's wrong.
Old Tom Morris, actually, he won in 1889 when it was...
Oh, Sam Snead. Look at that.
Look at that.
That was just a stab at an old guy. Old Tom Morris. I still like to guess. All right, so we got literally all of them wrong.
Oh, congratulations.
We should be fine.
Golf clap.
Heading into this weekend.
Golf clap.
Oh my God.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.